What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. It's your boy Mo, and we've got Dozer here chilling. It's about 90 degrees outside here in Michigan, but luckily we've got this beautiful messy pole barn, and we've got some heat. A quick update to the channel. I sold the 03 GX470, and the reason I sold it, don't be sad just yet, because I've actually been hiding this bad boy for a while. This is an 07 GX470. I had the opportunity to buy something newer, less miles, and way less rust than the 03 GX470 had. It is a 2007 Lexus GX470. It's super clean, very minimal rust. It's got about 175,000 miles on it. It's been well maintained. We know this because we purchased this off of my brother's coworker. My brother's coworker decided that he wanted to get into a newer car, and guess who had dibs on this when he listed it for sale? It's been well maintained. It's got less miles than the 03 GX470. It's obviously newer, so it's got some newer features like the VVTi engine, which I believe has like 50 more horsepower compared to the older GX470. Also has a backup camera, and what else does it have? It's got like an upgraded head unit, which looks pretty sweet, and probably gonna add like Apple CarPlay to it at some point. So for this build, I kind of wanted to document every bit of the way. Not only to show you guys some mad DIY skills, but to also show you guys the potential that this soccer mom SUV has with some minor mods for now, and then we'll get into the heavier mods as the series continues. With that being said, let's get to it. All right, so for this video, I'm planning to get some new wheels and tires installed, as well as a quick LED upgrade to the headlights. For the wheels, I decided to go with these matte black Rider off-road wheels. These are a 17 by 8.5 with a -10 offset. For the price point and for the aesthetics, I mean, just look at that. That's a pretty sweet looking wheel. For the price point and aesthetics, I was able to actually get 5 wheels, so I got super excited and opened one, but I've got the other 4 sitting in the boxes down here. So for the tires, we're going to go ahead and run these all-terrain BFG KO2s. I already had these. Obviously, they've been in my shop. These were actually installed on the 03 GX470. They were the first set of tires before we lifted it, and this looks really good on these GX470s without a lift. So that's why I'm going to go ahead with these. These are pretty common to find on your local listings because these are actually stock size tires that come with Jeep Wranglers. So the first thing that Jeep Wrangler owners do after they buy their Jeep Wrangler is upgrade to like 35s, and guess what they're selling on Marketplace. So try to look at your local Marketplace to see if you can find these Wrangler takeoffs. For our headlights, we're going to go ahead and upgrade the low beam headlights to these LED light bulbs. These are Sealight. The brand is called Sealight, and we actually ran these on the 03 GX470, and when I sold it, I decided to keep them because that's how nice they are. We're going to go ahead and swap these into those headlights. So let's get to dismounting these tires because it is a new GX470. I need the TPMS sensors out of those wheels. So let's go ahead and get to it. Doze, you ready, bud? Hey, Doze. You ready? Yeah? All right. I'll be doing all the work anyways. All right, guys, so it is actually the next day. Got these mounted and balanced yesterday. The reason it is the next day is because your boy pulled a rookie mistake and forgot to order aftermarket lug nuts. So these are the factory lug nuts that come with your Lexus GX470. They're shank style, and if you notice over here how it's flat, these are the ones that go in your stock GX470. With a lot of aftermarket wheels, you're gonna need some like conical lug nuts, and what I mean is if you look over here at the bottom of that hole, you'll see how it's kind of like beveled down. So you need something that's not flat at this end right here. It's got to look like a cone, like that. So I've got one mounted up already. Luckily, I was able to get some lug nuts shipped over to me overnight via Amazon Prime. So let's go ahead, get them all mounted up, and then we'll get to the lights eventually. All right, so here's the wheels and tires mounted. Next, we are going to be working on getting these headlight bulbs upgraded. So I'm just gonna upgrade the low beam headlights because that's what I have for now. And then eventually I do plan on taking these headlights off and doing the whole baking them, taking them apart, doing the headlight housing black. I'm just gonna rock these side steps for now until I get my sliders. All right, let's go ahead and get these headlights upgraded. I talk too much. Low beam headlights, they are a H11 bulb, so this is the old one that I pulled out of the driver's side. And to get to these headlights, you really don't have to remove the battery. You could if you want to, if it's in your way, but I mean, we've got this 27F huge battery here, and I was able to squeeze my hand in there and get the low beam headlight out. There's this plastic shroud right here, right there, and there's just a whole bunch of plastic rivets holding it down. So there's like plastic rivets all along here, and then I believe along here as well. I also discovered that I might need a new radiator cap, so it's a good thing I was doing this job. And then for the passenger side, it's, I mean, plenty of space right here. So again, H11 bulb, and I'll go ahead and insert links in the description down below to all the products that I'm adding to the Lexus today. So the wheels, tires, lug nuts, and the LED bulbs. Man, that was actually probably the quickest and easiest headlight bulb replacement I've ever done on a vehicle. With my Ram, you gotta like take the bumper off. The G8, you gotta take the bumper off. No, actually with the G8, I think you could get to the passenger side at least. But anyways, because these are LEDs, don't forget, when you go to hook them up, when you go to hook up the connector, if it doesn't work connected one way, go ahead, disconnect it and flip it and then reconnect it. With LEDs, the polarity matters, so it matters which side is positive, which side is negative. So just, yeah, for a second I was freaking out. I was like, what the heck, why weren't they working? And then just turns out I just needed to flip them. That's that. I think we're gonna call it a night. I know my wife's blowing up my phone. I need to go in and get the kids ready for sleep. But yeah, we're gonna call it a night. If you guys have any questions or comments regarding today's video, go ahead and drop them down below. I'll do my best to get to them. And if you have any suggestions for the GX470 on what I should do and whatnot, or if I did something wrong today and you need to correct me, please drop that down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It motivates your boy to do more of this kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm looking a little rough. It's a weekday. All right, peace out.